everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. There was a strong magnitude 5.3 earthquake there in Australia. They're a day ahead of us. It was May 24th at 2:36 a.m. Sydney time. It had a shallow depth of 6.2 miles. And because it was shallow, it was felt more widely than deeper ones would be. Yeah, this was probably felt over a very large area because it was so shallow. 12 people sent in reports to USGS Did You Feel It website. Here on EMSC, there was 2 reports. This one was 173 kilometers from the epicenter. That would be about 107 miles southeast. They said they felt their house move. No known damage. Well, they probably didn't have a chance. It's dark out. Another report, 202 kilometers southeast. So this would be about 125 miles southeast. Said they felt it in Debo. House shook and woke us up. 2 dogs and a gala freaked out. No damage noticed. Here we have the felt reports on USGS. We got this one here, intensity level 5, 44 kilometers. So that would be about 27 miles. And they have damage felt by most people. There's some breakage of dishes, windows, maybe walls, plaster. Tall objects fell over. Maybe things fell out of the cupboards. For those of you there in Australia that felt this earthquake, what kind of damage, if any, did you have? And was there any idea? Maybe your animals were, acting up prior to the earthquake. But what did the motion feel like, and how long did the shaking last? We got another one right there. Hold on. I don't know why it's green on here. I can't click on it, or that one there. Let's see. We got, okay, this is from Debo, intensity level 3. 2 reports there. Intensity level 2, 1 report from there. Intensity level 4, 1 report. Here on GA, it has been revised to a magnitude 5.2. They have 128 felt reports. Depth was 10 kilometers or about 6 miles. Just like USGS, they don't tell us what people experienced, but here is the reports and how many came in and at what time. We got one here, 53, about 10 minutes after the earthquake. We have 89 right there, which would have been also about 10 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not reading it right. Early this morning, I reported about 1 earthquake. There's actually been 2. We got this here is the Western Indian-Antarctic Ridge. And when I reported that, I talked about Australia and how the plates are moving for Antarctica. Yeah, and then there was this one right here, which was a magnitude 6.5. USGS says it was a magnitude 6.1. Big difference there. Because the plates are moving, yeah, Antarctic, yeah, moving towards Australia here. You might recognize this image from my video this morning that I talked about. And I mentioned this magnitude 5.3 that occurred yesterday. And then we got this magnitude, well, I guess Australia says it's a magnitude 6.3, but USGS said it was a magnitude 6.1. So the 6.5 also was very shallow, 10 kilometers in depth or 6 miles in depth. So more than likely, we're going to have more earthquakes, yeah, up here going northward by Papua New Guinea. We might even have them by the Solomon Islands. You can see the direction that these plates are moving. Nyngan kind of reminds me of Negan from The Walking Dead. You know, it's located in central New South Wales. And Australia sits on the Australian tectonic plate, which is relatively stable, but still experiences intraplate earthquakes due to the compressive stress from the surrounding plate boundaries. Yeah, earthquakes where they're not supposed to happen. The east coast of the United States has a lot of intraplate earthquakes because of the plate boundaries moving also. Nyngan is nowhere close to any plate boundaries. Now, Australia does experience about 100 earthquakes of a magnitude 3 or greater every year. Larger events, such as a magnitude 5, occur every 1 to 2 years, supposedly. They are often linked to reverse or thrust faults caused by horizontal compression within the Australian plate. Now, the Australian plate moves northeast about 7 centimeters per year. And like I said, it's going to put some stress up there, probably by Papua New Guinea or those islands in that location. Nyngan is not noted for significant historical earthquakes, unlike areas such as Newcastle that occurred in 1989. And then there by Tennant Creek in 1988, there was a magnitude 6.6. That earthquake produced surface ruptures. This area experiences only minor activity with small earthquakes, usually under a magnitude 4, occasionally recorded. Australian earthquakes, including those potentially affecting Nyngan, typically involve reverse thrusting faults with high stress drops, leading to short duration, high frequency shaking. Seismic waves in central Australia, including near Nyngan, travel farther due to the old, hard, and cold crust, potentially amplifying the felt area or even moderate earthquakes. Neither USGS nor Earthquake GA have a moment tensor ball. So we're not going to know if it was a reverse thrust earthquake or if it was even on a blind thrust fault zone. So I was looking on X, formerly known as Twitter. Oh, we got another one under there. And I couldn't find any reports from locals. That's why I would like to know what you felt. Now this one here is what? Let me pull this over. This is an aftershock, a magnitude 4.1. This one also was very shallow, 10 kilometers in depth, and there was 8 people that said they did feel it. Yeah, do you have any cameras that might have recorded the earthquake at that time? I'd like to know. Thank you very much for watching. Please thumbs up my videos. And thank you for the PayPal donation. Wow. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And I also really appreciate the cups of coffee. Always be prepared for a disaster. You just don't know. Like I said, probably up there by Papua New Guinea is going to be the next area to have a significant earthquake. It could also occur by Fiji, anywhere along this arch. Yeah, because of the direction that the plates are moving. Yeah, be prepared. Please stay safe, and thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.